Hi, I'm Jesse David Eisenberg with the JDE Law Firm. I'm a business litigation attorney, which means that my business is to protect your business. Today I'm going to talk about what happens if you forgot the statute of limitations. But first, I want to say that if you have any questions about what you are going to hear today, or you'd like to talk about your business, or you think you have a potential case, all you have to do is go to meetjde.nyc to book a consultation with me. Also, please like and subscribe to my channel to get more content like this in the future, and feel free to drop any comments or questions down below. Now, what happens if you forgot to mention the statute of limitations in your complaint? So, for example, there's a breach of contract. That's a 6-year statute of limitations. And the statute of limitations expired 2 weeks before the complaint was filed. So I mistakenly said complaint in the beginning. I mean the answer. What happens if you did not put a defense of statute of limitations in your answer? Okay? So in that case, when you're defending the case, you have to say as an affirmative defense that the statute of limitations had run. So what do? Now, usually, if you have an affirmative defense of statute of limitations, if they've passed, you do one of two things. One, you do an immediate motion to dismiss, saying the time has run, you cannot bring this case. Or two, you put it as an affirmative defense in your answer that the statute of limitations has already run. Okay, those are the two ways you're supposed to do it. Now, what happens if you forgot to put it? Here's what happens. If you don't put it in a motion to dismiss or your answer, technically your time has passed. You're not able to bring up the statute of limitations. But if the other party amends the complaint, you can amend your answer to add the statute of limitations. That's one thing you can do. You can also file a motion to amend the answer, and the court can grant it to you. The court can say, yes, you can add the statute of limitations. There has to be a reason that you forgot to do it, or there has to be no prejudice, meaning that adding statute of limitations at a later time it's not a surprise to the other side. So those are two ways to add it back. Let me add a third, actually. The third one is if you put the answer in and you forgot the statute of limitations, but a couple days later you realized it, you're actually allowed to amend your answer within 20 days as of right. I mean, you don't have to get anyone's permission. So you can add it at that time. But the moral of the story is do not ever forget to add the statute of limitations. And in fact, do yourself a favor if they've run and just make that motion to dismiss. You'll save your client time or yourself time, depending on the situation here. So I hope that helps answer the question. If you have any questions about this topic, you'd like to discuss your case, or you think you have a potential case, please go to meetjde.nyc to book that consultation. And again, like and subscribe to my channel to get more content like this in the future. And feel free to drop any comments or questions down below. Once again, I'm Jesse David Eisenberg with the JDE Law Firm. I'm a business litigation attorney, which means that my business is to protect your business. Thanks for watching and listening.